It's important work what we're doing in Iron County School District, and validating the work that we've done in social emotional learning, kind of moving to the next steps of that high reliability schools framework that we showed at the beginning. Those final two steps were standards reference reporting and competency-based education. And in validating the work that we've done previously, we wanted to ask our community, what are the essential skills that our students, as they graduate, will need to be successful in their future? And so we asked them. We asked for their input. We asked from business leaders to post-secondary educators, to parents, to our own educators, to students themselves. What are those skills that you'll need? And these are the top 8 things that came out. Things like the 4 C's of critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, and communication, to others that are more dispositional, like responsibility, growth mindset, resilience, and even financial and informational literacy. So we have these pieces here that we've been dedicated to working on. It's noteworthy to note what is not included in this. And I think it's not only things like academic content mastery were not indicated by our stakeholders as things that were most essential, right? Which is funny. As a school district, maybe it's because we already do a pretty decent job of those things and we focus on those things already. Or maybe it's because content is maybe more now ubiquitous than it's ever been and at our students' fingertips. But in any case, these have been recognized as the things that are most essential. This isn't simply a well-designed graphic that we will put up on our website next to a mission statement or in pamphlets home or in posters in the classroom. This needs to have real implications for what we do. And so what we decided to do is actually adopt these 8 pieces as standards for our county. And so our county's school district has adopted these 8 as standards that will be taught and assessed in classrooms. Teachers have come together with the benefit of some research in our universities to provide and create proficiency scales that indicate what is the success criteria at each grade level for each of these 8 skills, so that teachers can look for those things as they're assessing them and reporting them on these things. Okay, so it's an important piece, and as we transition, as I mentioned earlier, into standards reference reporting and even competency-based education, what does this look like? So we have our report of what we've done, and our students are able to be evaluated on each of these pieces, including curricular skills, but also what we've done here. So parents can see the progress, so teachers can have that data as well. Lastly, as we move into competency-based frameworks, this is our plan for the future, that we see us building a school as of 2020 that will have students moving ahead as mastery based on these things. It's not natural for education systems to value these skills in the same way that we're promoting. But what I'm suggesting is that if you think that they're valuable, don't be afraid to make them count. In this slide here, we are counting those skills towards their grade in our secondary schools. Don't be afraid to make these skills count. They're important. Don't simply put them on a mission statement and say they're important somewhere if you're not willing to count them. These do not need to be justified by some academic achievement metrics like resilience somehow makes you better at math. These are what the ends need to be, and that's where we'll leave you. Thank you.